Set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Hot shot towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's Starling Marte. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A ball and no strikes. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And this is popped up near second base. Albies is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Digging in next, Jesus Aguilar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1 and 2. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Pablo Lopez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Just missing here, 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Sanchez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That is first. The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. His career numbers in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there. It was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate now is Brian Anderson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here it comes. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And now the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Camargo brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next up is Jesus Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, beautiful dive. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now here it comes. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
That is good.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. On, he pops it up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Dansby Swanson comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on its way. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Pablo Lopez. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Alfaro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. In the dirt.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Stepping in next, Jazz Chisholm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
That's
2.
a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Starling Marte is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So now here is Starling Marte looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Coming back around.
At the plate, Charlie Morton. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on the way. Inciarte is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The first baseman, number 5.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 13,
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Acuna digs in now. Hot shot down the line. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and his show track will demonstrate for us it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Garneau.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis Garneau, grounded out in his last at bat. From the stretch, in there for strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Good
Marlins,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jorge
That's a
Alfaro
ball.
is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Into the box now, Pablo Lopez. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Striding in is Jazz Chisholm, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Three and 0 now.
3-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Ciarte's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. So stepping in is Starling Marte. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 0-1 offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Well, that's a tough
Count
call for
1-0.
Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Count even now at 1-1. Camargo was born in Panama. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Charlie Morton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's his bag.
Fifth inning. 2-1 our score. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate here is Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Garrett Cooper. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's
Ball
ball
one. No
one.
strike.
One and one now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Now into the box, Brian Anderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering.
Hey.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 now.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5. Ready. Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-1. Hey.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman stands at first with 1 out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Digging in will be Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. And the pitch. The breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2. On the ground near home, but it gets fouled.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 68.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
Count
As
1
he'll
and 0.
take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Outside, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, catching, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up is Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Runners on first with one down. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
John Birdie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, John Birdie.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Freeman is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Dylan Floro will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Floro is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Next to stand in is Dansby Swanson. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Johan Camargo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss with the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And now pitch on the way. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm...
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The second baseman, Jazz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jazz Chisholm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside it until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So the next to bat will be Garrett Cooper. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Hey.
Popped him up. Arcia over to his right. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. Adam Simber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia in his career against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
The shortstop, Orlando.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that will bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now to the plate, here is Ender Inciarte. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51. Where?
So here is Brian Anderson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen. That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in the gap.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Here's the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Albies brings it in to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Charlie Morton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Pablo Lopez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Freddie Freeman grabbed 3 base knocks as the Braves downed the Marlins 2-1. The Mets launched 3 home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-0. The Nationals got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-5. It was their 7th straight victory. The Cubbies racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-2. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-5. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 9-5. The Cincinnati Reds completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-5. It was their 5th straight victory. The Tampa Bay Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-0. DJ LeMahieu drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 12-5. The Seattle Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 14-6. The Cleveland Indians beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-2. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. The Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they walked off in extras against the Red Sox 2-1. The Houston Astros only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.